have a ball sack. Can I put it in your mouth? Please bear my ball sack. Can I stick it on your face? I've got a ball sack, and I need to drop my bag. Are we going?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah?
So if it's if there's no balls in the sack, what are they sticking in the other? Is it just skin in the other person's mouth?
Are you talking about like what I was doing? Like, I have a ball sack, but I have no balls. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, but then after that, you talked about putting your ball sack in
It
someone
was
else's
metaphor.
mouth.
I was meaning like I have a ball sack, but as a man, I don't have balls.
Okay.
I have a ball sack.
I should have known that.
But I got no balls. Ooh. Something like,
What made you think of that?
I was just singing. We're just warming up.
Oh, that was all improvised?
Yeah.
Oh, so
was
that's not
sack improv.
that's not something you've been feeling lately.
I just felt it. Well, I feel that all the time.
That you have a ball sack with no
I
balls.
have a ball sack, but I got no balls. It actually just mean whatever it means. What does it mean to you?
I didn't know. I thought
You thought it was like I have an empty sack.
I thought it was literal.
I had testicular cancer. Like that? Like it got removed?
I thought it was more of like a birth defect.
Like a birth? Are people born without balls?
Probably.
Oh, it could be that.
I interpreted the metaphorical castration of man by technology.
That could be it too. And that's the sort of thing about songwriting is, it could have different meanings for everybody, and that's the beauty of.
I heard the dude from Semisonic. He said when he writes a song and each line has two meanings, that's when he knows it's going to be a hit.
Well, this one has like 3 meanings.
Yeah.
What do we have on our hands here?
Well, what does it mean to you?
I already explained it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's like I have a sack, but I don't have any balls. So that's why I need a. Let me put it on your chin, make me feel like a man again. I gotta stack my tea bag right on your face.
Oh, okay. So
I like that.
Something like that.
so you felt like you hadn't asserted your dominance lately.
Yeah.
That also, it felt triumphant,
Yeah.
which is a good way for it to go.
Let me bag. Let me bag. Let me tea bag you, baby. Let me tea bag. Let me tea bag that butt. Are you feeling that?
I felt that, dude. I
Like
love
that,
that.
like a little bit up, take my bag on your like a.
I want that. I
Like
want that
kind
at
of a
my wedding.
Ketis thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no songwriter here, but I think we're writing a song right now.
Oh, you don't consider yourself a songwriter?
I mean, not professionally. I guess I don't hear a lot of other people writing songs about bag.
Well, you're creating a new genre.
Yeah, so that just came to me.
That was good.
You're
Just warming
creating
up.
You're creating a new dongra.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I feel like I can get the.
Your voice is getting stronger as you go.
Yeah, I had a cough, and I lost my voice. It wasn't great to begin with, but
Who's your biggest inspiration?
regarding what?
Singing, your lyrics, style.
Oh, I don't know. I liked growing up. I liked Tenacious D. That was a good influence.
To me, it sounded like some Dave Matthews in there.
Dave Matthews. Oh, Dave Matthews is incredible. Yeah.
It's great.
Hey, Dong Matthews.
Yeah, Dong Matthews. All right, guys. I think.
I haven't seen you in a while, man.
Yeah.
How's Harrison?
Who's Harrison?
Your son.
Oh, my son's name is Stu.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
You've said on here before that his name's Harrison.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's go with the joke. Okay, it's Harrison.
No, dude, don't do that.
Huh?
You're being crazy because people
we
do.
filming yet?
Yes,
Oh,
people
okay,
do think
okay.
it's a bit,
Oh.
but it's not a bit.
No, it's okay. Yeah, his name's Harrison.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
So it's Harrison?
Yeah. I mean, this is you guys gotta. It feels like we're.
Am I interviewing you too much?
It feels like I was in my ball sack song and it was going smooth and it just dropped, and I think that's maybe my fault too. Should we?
Well,
Just
we can keep it cash. We can keep it flow. Yeah.
Okay. While I have the guitar, should I just put the? I don't think we're gonna top the ball sack song. Should I even do the dong song?
Fuck, man, I don't know.
Should I
I'm
even
kind of
do the
letting
dong
you
song?
steer.
You're letting Daddy steer?
I mean, we could talk about, you're pointing out dumpsters to me outside.
Yeah, there's a nice Jake. We're at Jake's apartment here, which is actually surprise. I thought we were coming to downtown and we're gonna be in like this little old studio, just little shithole. But this is a nice. Is this even considered a studio? There's like 2 rooms, but there are just no doors.
It's a junior.
Yeah.
Junior 1 bedroom.
Junior 1 bedroom. It's very nice.
I was expecting to be
the setup's solid.
just laying in a pile of Jake's loads.
You are.
Jake, we in your loads? You can tell us. I'm comfortable with it. Are you spread eagle on this couch?
No, I haven't spread eagle on it. Not recently.
Oh,
That was a good song, man.
I brought you guys some Christmas gifts.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're advent calendars.
Oh, that's so nice, man. Thank you.
So you can have chocolates as you count down to Christmas.
Appreciate it, dude.
Well, you're not the only one who brought gifts.
Oh, damn.
You brought gifts?
Yeah.
You're gonna still accept your gift, right?
Guys, are we doing a podcast right now? It doesn't feel like a podcast.
Well, this is
It
new
feels like
setup.
we're just sitting down on a fucking couch. Is this what you're doing?
It is a new setup. It does feel a little bit weird.
Is it the setup? Do you think it's the setup?
No, I thought, yeah, it's probably a little
Should we just
weird.
cut the whole first part out?
No.
All right.
I think it's nice.
All right.
I think you're freaking out.
Well, I had a plan. I had bits planned. I had
Do you want to do the bits?
Well, I was gonna be Santa. I was gonna come in as Santa. I was gonna ho ho ho, and then I outside.
Do you sometimes feel like people have stopped you from being yourself when in fact no one has stopped you?
No, I just felt like we after the ball sack song we just dropped off.
Do the next bit.
I was gonna do the bit, but this guy over here came in with a Santa hat. I didn't
know you were gonna wear a Santa hat.
Exactly. That's the interesting part. We both separately decided to wear Santa hats today and be Daddy Santa.
Are you also being Daddy Santa?
That was not my intention. I just wanted to be Junior.
Okay.
I'm with
Well,
our
you wanted to be
relationship.
Santa.
I'm kind of your sub.
Is everyone who wears that thing Santa? I never thought of it that way.
Well, I came bearing my bag.
That to me just feels festive. If you're gonna be Santa, you got to wear like the coat and stuff.
Yeah, but I was gonna be Daddy Santa.
Thanks for rocking with me on that.
Yeah, and I was gonna show you guys my bag.
Let's do it.
I was gonna bear my bag.
Well, I don't have to be Daddy Santa.
No, we can be both Daddy Santa.
I don't want to be Daddy Santa. I just want to be Santa.
No, stop being so down on yourself. You can be. We can both be Daddy
Okay,
Santa.
okay, I'm Daddy, but you have to accept your gift before you give.
Of course. Is this
Say thank you.
Thank you.
So is
It's one of those chocolate things.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I came with gifts too. I was gonna do a whole thing. Ho ho ho! Who's got your nuts?
No one's
I was gonna
stopping you.
teabag you. I was gonna put my bag
Well,
on
don't tell
you.
us what you're gonna do. Just do it.
I was gonna. I didn't know what.
if there was
setup-
ever an appropriate time to do it, it's probably now during the podcast.
Okay.
Not to be,
Can I walk in?
Yeah.
I feel like I can walk.
Yeah, walk in.
I'll accept it.
Christmas! I'm Daddy Santa. Now you might be asking yourself, hey Daddy Santa, where's your bag bearing gifts? Well, I got news for you. My bag is right here. Now let's find out if you guys have been naughty or nice. Let's start with you, Chad. Have you been naughty or nice?
I've been trying to be nice. I think maybe I've been naughty a couple of times, but overall nice.
And what about you, JT?
I've been pretty naughty.
You've been naughty? Well, you know what naughty boys get.
What?
The bag.
What's the bag?
My nutsack.
Where? Where do I get it, Santa?
In your mouth?
Is that where you want to put it?
Yeah, like on your chin.
Why don't you put it there then, Santa?
Well, that's what Daddy Santa was planning on doing.
Well, then do it, Daddy Santa. Stop talking and start doing.
Daddy
All right, you're gonna have to lay down.
Santa, I haven't told you I've been naughty too.
Both of you lay down. Oh, this is sounding like a sexual podcast now, right?
Yeah.
probably.
Okay, both of you lay down. No, next to each other. Next to each other.
Can we
Head to head?
I don't think we need all the,
All right, Jake, are you gonna get this?
We're getting it.
Do I have permission to hop on your couch?
Yeah.
That's probably covered in your loads anyways.
Yeah. Drizzy, please.
Okay. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Oh, yeah! Oh, fuck yeah! Yeah! How was that? That could
go viral.
go viral or it just could
Demonetize us?
demonetize. What do you guys feel about that?
I don't think it'll get demonetized by like YouTube. It could demonetize us, but not by anyone official.
How did you guys feel about that though? JT did the thing again where he made it very sexual,
Right.
and
Right. No,
did
well,
that
I
thing.
do that
What
mistake a
about-
lot. I
what'd
do
you
that
do?
mistake a lot where,
What'd you do?
well, because like
He
Kevin
started
will be
talking in a
like,
girl
Kevin will be
voice.
like, hey, I'm gonna like hump you in the face and come in your mouth, and then my brain goes, okay, well that's what he means,
Yeah.
and then so I just start talking to him like someone who's gonna do that,
Right.
But then he says it's not funny unless I also do like if I don't match his energy, then I'm shifting it into something weirder.
well, I just meant like teabag, like sort of more like a Call of Duty Halo teabag.
And so in this instance, you were trying to take it realistically.
I don't think no. When I was laying down, I just was like a
No,
receiver.
I mean the execution.
You mean the banter?
The banter sort of turned it into.
Well, here, let's try. You know what? Show me how to do it. Okay, watch this.
Yeah, but I don't. To be
Watch
honest,
this. Watch this. Give me the hat.
when I was teabagging, I don't know how I can. I don't know, even if you were doing it perfectly, I don't know if my execution.
Wow, you're being a real
Is
leader.
this funny? Was that even funny?
No, it's serious business.
Serious. I think it's a setup, guys. I feel
You feel off?
off.
No, you know what it is, dude. Dude, this is what it is. You're expecting pushback, but we're actually letting you be yourself 100%, and that's scary to you.
No, it's because even before I see what you're saying, and that's a very intellectual answer that you're trying to put out there, but I just feel like
Thanks, man.
it's off. Not
You
and
might
not
be
with
right. You might
guys.
be right. You might be right.
I think it might just be. Is it because I'm sandwiched between you guys? Is it a new space? Am I adapting? I don't know. Is this good pod?
No, you know what? I think it is good pod, but I think we got to push on beyond that and
Okay.
try to make it normal.
Okay.
I mean, I like it's different, and there's a lot of
It's for sure different.
there's a lot of dead air.
Yeah, there's dead air.
But that's
I,
interesting.
But I like it.
Yeah, I do think you don't want to put too much pressure on yourself to have to like fill the silence.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the awkwardness personally. I think it's
You like it?
a little bit wacky, and I think it's different.
Okay.
But let's just Did you have any other characters?
Well, we could. I didn't have any other characters planned.
Okay.
I was gonna do a Joe's Dong song, but I feel like we started off with the ball sack song, and we don't. wanna
Maybe
do
we
the-
end with a song.
Yeah, we'll end. We'll do the Dong song.
Well,
later.
what's been going on in your life, man? I really haven't seen you in a couple months. How are you?
I've just been sick for a fucking month,
That sucks, dude.
and not like I had some kind of sickness, but we don't know. I think it was RSV because Harry had RSV. It wasn't COVID. It wasn't flu.
A friend of mine showed up to something with his kid having RSV, and I was like,
you shouldn't do that.
I was like, dude, what's going on here, man?
And I think I just had a little sickness, and then I think you know how sometimes you get an infection afterwards, and then you just get a cough for like months, and then in between it, I got like sick again. I might have got something else. Having a fucking kid. Your kids aren't in daycare yet, right?
They're not getting sick yet.
Yeah.
Does he get you sick all the time?
He gets sick a lot, but I usually don't have it where it's like a full month.
Did you just
like-
call him Harrison?
Who?
Exactly.
That's how good I am. I can just pop right back into it.
Dude, I was thinking about your bachelor party the other day. That was fun.
That was a fun bachelor party.
We had a good time.
We did have a good time.
When you were driving that pontoon boat out
Oh,
on the
yeah.
water.
We're driving pontoon boats out on the water. I planned a good bachelor party. I planned my own bachelor. Wait, did I? Yeah,
Did you plan your wedding too?
I did. No, but I planned my bachelor party, but then I delegated tasks to the people appropriate for each task.
Do you remember when you got mad at me for meditating?
Yeah. Oh, you want to tell that story? I don't think I got mad at you for meditating.
No, you were cool about it. You were cool, but he
had
comes into the bathroom and I'm meditating. He goes, yeah, just stop meditating at my bachelor party.
This
Well,
is
weren't you gonna use the room to?
no
to beat off after the strippers when you
that
were
was
in
my
the-
plan. So we got this giant.
Yeah, it was a kook. I
It
was
was
a
a
total
cabin in
Shmole.
Big Bear.
Yeah.
And it was in the summer you can just get really good prices there. So it was a big man.
It was
like
sick.
a mansion basically. It was like 12 rooms.
Yeah.
And I, of course, the bachelor had the main bedroom, and it was huge. It had its own giant bathroom with a bathtub with jets.
Sick.
And my plan was like, at the end of the night, I was gonna go back into that room, and I was gonna drill myself to exhaustion. And it would be great. I would maybe drill myself in
That's what it's about.
the bathtub or whatever, and then earlier in the evening, I just walked into the room to get something, and I see JT meditating. He's either in the bath or just got out of the bath, and I'm like, dude, you were in the bath. I was gonna stroke myself in there, and you were just meditating like in the bath. I can't go in there and stroke myself in there now. You ruined the stroke experience. You don't
Yeah.
just go in and take a bath.
That's true.
But he did. I mean, he did. The meditating was fine.
So your plan was have the strippers and then you were gonna beat off after.
Of course.
my
yeah.
bath was like, look, it was a definite faux pas on my part, but my bath was like 12 hours before the strippers got there. I don't think
Right.
I was
It ruined the.
I wasn't hip to his plan.
Yeah, but-
so it was way before the strippers got there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it wasn't during.
But
He wasn't
he-
meditating during the
He
strippers.
ruined the ambiance for your later beat off session.
Well, I looked at the bathtub in a different light
right.
because you never know with these things if they even washed it beforehand, and now they might not have washed it, and now JT definitely was stroking himself in there. I mean, he's saying meditating, but
you beat off in the bathtub.
I had envisioned it. I've
Like empty?
envisioned it, huh?
Like empty?
No, run the jets.
Oh, you put in the jet.
I wanted to do a sort of a.
You float in
Well,
your
you
own
would tell us,
semen.
JT. Did they have bubbles? Like, did it have jets on it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, that must be nice. That must have been nice.
Do you insert into the jet?
I wouldn't insert into the jet, but that's a good idea. Are you talking about like a jet pussy?
Yeah.
Like, so instead of next to the jets, you put sort of like a,
Like a
what's in a
fleshlight.
fleshlight?
Yeah.
Put it in there and you can fuck it. Did
Yeah.
we just invent something?
That's really smart.
Dude, imagine
I
if
would
you were
love to bust to that.
Yeah, dude. Imagine if you're Airbnb and they're like, not only is this a 6-bedroom mansion right on the lake, but we also have jets, and they're molded in the shape of Asa Akira's beehole.
The only thing that bums me out about it is I'd love it if like the JQ had like 6 portable pusses and then everybody could insert, but I wish we could all make eye contact. I almost wish that they were in the middle of the JQ.
Right.
So we could all like be like, oh dude.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like a battle to see who busts last.
Wow. And you could have different categories like Pornhub. You could have like, you could have
sort of
like,
like a circle jerk situation.
yeah, you could have like MILF, you could have like Cougar, you could have GILF, DILF.
Oh yeah.
For what it feels like, for what the grip is.
Yeah.
So like DILF is like a
A guy that does a
grandpa's
lot of
asshole.
squats. Yeah.
And are we calling this jet pussy? Is that the name? Jet pussy.
Jet pussy.
I
yeah.
think so.
Is that tough to market? Maybe jet clan? No.
I mean, if you start worrying about what other people are going to think, you stop being an artist.
Right. Jet tacos?
Well, what are they called? They're called jets, right? The little bubbles.
Things you fuck.
No, but the jets are the little things that blow out the
Oh,
bubbles. Are they
I know
called
the
jets?
name.
Those are jets.
I know the
Okay,
name.
so it just has to be a play on jets.
A japussy.
What about this? Wet jets.
I love the delivery. The way you cocked was like made me wanna
Because
fuck it.
it's like wet,
Yeah.
like a wet jet.
So Harrison's going to daycare now?
Yeah, my kid is he is going to daycare. He's actually been going for a while.
And so is he making friends and stuff?
Oh yeah, he has a lot of friends. He's probably the coolest kid in the daycare, to be honest.
I believe that.
He dances.
Does he?
Does he? That's fun.
dances.
What do you guys dance to? Like Neil Diamond and stuff?
No, I put on a Louis Prima. You don't know who Louis Prima is?
Vaguely.
Jesus Christ.
Play it.
Louis Prima is one of the most, he's probably, in my opinion, the best, like, all-around musician performer of all time. Wow. He had it all. He was, he came up in the, like, in the 30s. He was, a musician, what do you call it? Like, you know that song?
Scooby-Doo
Like scat?
No, not scat. It's he played the trumpet, but he was like in the 30s. He was one of those like
Oh,
kind
a
of very
big band?
successful. Yeah, very successful in that. And then in the 50s, he moved to Vegas, and he had like a lounge act. And you probably know some of his songs. Type in just Louis Prima. I'll tell you which video to watch. Fuck yeah.
Does
Go
Harrison
down.
like it?
Oh, he dances immediately. You can't not dance to it. Keep going down. Yeah. Play Louis
That's really
Prima.
sweet.
Yeah, that one. You know the Just a Gigolo, and he has the thing where Keely Smith is the singer, the woman on the side, and she plays this like deadpan thing.
Oh,
Turn
yeah.
it up. Turn. See how watch him move around.
Whoa.
So this is what we dance to.
Why did they? What was that?
It's like an act. So imagine you're in Vegas and like
But they
at like 2 a.m.
they like was that intentional? They were
Yeah,
like,
where
gonna
she
kiss?
plays like she plays like deadpan where she sort of doesn't like him.
The choreography on the Eskimo kisses too,
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. So how did you discover him? Are you into like Vegas lounge singers?
Well, I did go through a phase of like Sinatra, all that and stuff, but I feel like everybody should know who he is. You know some of his songs, you just don't know. Like that, you've heard that song before.
Why do you think he's been kind of lost to time?
It's just because it's a long time ago. People don't know.
Who's your favorite? Do you have a favorite artist?
Of all time?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I mean, if I Louis Prima's there, and then I think we've talked about Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. The Beatles is obvious, but I just vibe. I just vibe with Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Is there like a contemporary like? Do you listen to music from 2023?
I try, but it's difficult. I try to listen to the rap. I just can't get into.
I can't do the rap either.
I like the Snoop Dogg and all that old school stuff.
Stuff we grew up on.
But can't get into it. I know everybody's always singing the lyrics and stuff like that. I can't get into it. I can't get into anything. I don't like anything right now.
I kind of live that way. I kind of live in the past.
Yeah, I think there was a point. I'm certain that it was like from like 1960. There's like a period from like 1967, 68 to like 1973. That's just the period when the best stuff came out. It was just the peak of creativity, I think.
Do you see any like young dudes talking cock that you think really have it?
Young dudes talking cock. What do you mean? Like comedians?
Dong talk, like
Dong
like
talk.
your specialty.
That's a good question.
Like, have you gone to an open mic and just seen someone just?
No. You know what I like? These guys, you know. What's their names?
The Friday Beers guys?
There's this one guy who does like
Oh, Chet, the entrepreneur.
yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I see
that
you
guy
commenting
does a
on
lot
this.
of good dong shit.
I think they really are the best at it.
Yeah.
Dick pills.
Yeah, what's that guy's name? Give him a
I think
shout.
I think that's Chet.
The guy with the long hair.
I think that's
and
Chet.
he's in a business suit.
Yeah.
That guy's funny. I like that guy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
What's it? Royce DuPont.
Is that the name? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have you even watched porn, man? It's a quote.
Dude, no, those are good videos.
How's your porn viewing?
Porn? Let me tell you about porn. Okay. Don't you still feel like the energy is sort of
Yeah, it's a little awkward, but
okay?
I think just roll with it.
Okay.
Think of it like you're on mushrooms.
What would make you feel more safe?
I don't know. It's not about safety.
Do you feel weird being sandwiched?
I think maybe it's am I usually not sandwiched?
It's brand new. It is
Yeah.
brand new. I feel a little off as well.
You know what? I feel like you guys are interviewing me.
Yeah.
And you don't need to interview Daddy. Why are you interviewing me?
I'm not trying to. I guess I'm just trying to do.
You're just trying to have a conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not good with conversations. You can't just talk to me.
So what should we do?
Dude, I don't know.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Let's regroup. We're talking about porn, right?
Yep.
I mean, dude. Well, I don't know if you guys heard this that
I might be off, and maybe it's me.
grandma's gilf porn is kind of at the top of the list.
Oh, really?
This year, yeah.
I watch a lot of. I have two classes of porn. I'm a big '80s porn guy.
Because you like
Taboo?
Bush.
Taboo. I watch some of the taboos.
That's
but-
when incest was like the top.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be that. Yeah. I've seen those.
It's theater.
I've seen those. It's theater, but I'm more just the '80s. The women in the '80s porns. They're just. I feel were more naturally beautiful. Okay. Now you got a big bush, but if you don't like bush, I guess you don't want that. But there's a just like with the music. I think there's a period like I think it's like '83. Now I'm gonna sound like a psychopath here, but it's like 1982, 1983 is when the video got clear enough where it was good. Before that, I feel like the video's too grainy.
And it was before the shift to Gonzo, where there wasn't a kind of reality bend to it.
Yeah, I mean the ones in the '80s had their own music, like there would be their own
They scored it.
songs, a lot of valley stuff. So I can watch a porn and see a street a few blocks from me. A fun thing to do is to just go on the whatever site you use and just type in the year, just a year in the '80s. So maybe the year that you were born.
So you can go on Pornhub and
then
like
they'll-
search like 83.
Just type in 1983 or 1989, 1987, and just a million videos from that year will pop up. Mm-hmm. And there are a lot of
Someone should do like a history book where they tell the history of culture through porn in different eras. And I'm sure there's things in fashion or in like city design that would be indicative of
Yeah.
what it was like.
the only thing I can't do is when Ron Jeremy's in the porn. I can't take it seriously when he's in there. Taking aside all the shit he's going through right now, it's just
Did he die?
no. He was convicted.
He's convicted. Oh, so he's in
but
jail.
then I don't know if he was convicted because I think he was found not competent to stand trial. So I think he's just in a facility now.
Oh wow.
He used to come around the Comedy Store a lot.
I remember that. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a sad end. A lot of those porn guys have
look like he was
rough
doing well.
endings.
Yeah, I mean, so all the people that I watched in the 80s, yeah, they didn't.
I kind of wanted to interview
looking good.
Jenna Presley. She was a former porn star. Now she's married to a pastor in San Diego and works at a church.
Oh, interesting.
You know, I was curious about all that.
Yeah.
And then the contemporary stuff that I like to watch a lot of mother stepdaughter.
Yeah.
Because it's like a potpourri. You get,
I've got a really good one in that vein that I could send to you.
like a specific video.
Yeah, it's mom and stepdaughter.
Oh, okay. But just one video.
Yeah, there's one that
Okay.
because that's not really my thing, but I found one that I liked, and I'll send it to you. I felt very vulnerable saying that.
I found one that I like. Jake was disgusted by it, but this girl, she made pancakes with her butt.
What do you mean? Can you describe that? What
So
does that
she
mean?
she squirted in the pancake batter into her butt,
Okay.
and then she farted it out.
Ooh.
And then she did the same with like blueberries and
And did you
It's really hot.
stroke yourself to that?
Dude, all the comments were like, "This is horrific," but I liked it.
What
you-
did they
did
look
you-
edible?
I would have eaten it.
Did you laugh while you were coming?
I mean, I was smiling, dude.
That's the most important thing.
I was smiling. I was like, "This is novel." She seems very sweet, and it looked delicious. It was one pancake, but she's like, "Breakfast is served," and then I came and actually I did the podcast right after that,
Boom.
and
You did the podcast in your refractory period?
yeah.
Nice.
You and Stephanie been on any fun dates lately?
I'm trying to think. Usually not, just because it's just you can't go out.
Yeah, I know it's
Because
tough.
there you have a fucking kid. But
Do you guys have like a go-to like person who looks after him or anything?
yeah, her mom lives nearby.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
We can get her to come by if we really need it. But I mean, to be honest, I don't think we were going on any fun dates before. We're not really fun date people. Are you a fun date person?
Yeah, probably.
I did go on a fun date but not with her. Last weekend, me and my buddy Matt went to Koreatown. I like to do this thing where I get like high. I take a giant edible, and then I go into Koreatown. And if you go to certain spots, you feel like you're actually in Korea.
Totally.
Oh,
Like some of those malls that you go inside of where all the stores are like, you don't even recognize the products. It's a totally different
Yeah.
consumer experience.
Is it hilarious? Is that
it's
why?
not hilarious. No, it's the vibe. Like we went to this place. I don't even know what it's called. Like Dan Sung Ha or Dan Sung Sa, whatever it is. It's like it's in a little strip mall area, but then you go in and inside there's just wood with graffiti all over it. You sit down. We just got beer and soju and just started drinking it. And then you order like, it's not Korean barbecue, but you order like little strips of meat and stuff like that. And you just sit there and like,
Were
just
you guys cooking
high.
it yourself? That style?
No.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't Korean barbecue. You just sit there, you drink, and you eat
That sounds
the
fun.
food that they give you, and you just get into it.
It is really cool because like I was in LA for like 4 years before I experienced it, and then I was working at a job where they had me go pick up some food from there. And when I went in there, I was like, dude, where am I? I mean, the culture
Yeah.
shift
Really?
is
Koreatown at night
complete.
Wow.
It's probably the closest. I don't think there's any other area like that you can feel like you're in another country. Besides maybe like some areas you feel like you're in Mexico, but like this is like Koreatown is huge, and at night all the lights go off, and Daddy likes Korean food too.
Yeah, it might be off, but I feel like places close to Santa Ana can feel like Mexico. Like you can get that experience. And then Koreatown. Then I'm trying to think in California, what about SF? SF has some places where you can.
Yeah, but they're a little smaller. Koreatown is just giant. It's like it's an entire portion of downtown, and everything is just
People
at
do
night,
it for the
just transforms.
karaoke. People, that's where they most often go there for.
Yeah, they like the karaoke, but I'm telling you, just there's some spots where you just go get food. Not the Korean. Everybody talks about like Korean barbecue, but there's just places with just Korean food that aren't just like the Korean barbecue experience, and those are some of the places.
We went there when we were doing Pokey reviews. That video that we shot with Grady.
Oh yeah, is that the place you're talking about?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
That one wasn't as like deeply immersive, but it was a similar vibe.
There's a
I haven't been to Koreatown in ages.
there's a place. The best soup, and one of the best soups I've ever had is, I think it's called Hanbot Sulantong or something like that, or Bon Hot Sulan. The soup is called Sulantong, or however you say it, and then they take oxtail bones, and they just boil it in water for hours, and it creates this milky broth, sort of like it looks like just load. Just imagine just a soup that just looks like a giant load. And they give you the soup. It has beef in it, or you can get the one with like the intestines and the stomach and all that. Both of them are good. And then you put your own salt in it. You have a side of kimchi, and you just eat that soup. And that's literally like the only thing they serve there. And I used to go there like when I lived down in Hollywood. I used to go there like once a week.
You
But
should
I
write a
like-
Yelp review.
I did. I think I wrote a Yelp review for them.
You
Should
did?
check? I did.
Did you mention that it looks like cum in the review?
No.
Well, that feels a little disingenuous.
I feel like they wouldn't like that though.
yeah,
Just imagine
no,
you're
probably.
sipping on a giant load. It looks like load.
That sounds.
But you
delicious.
did. So you write Yelp reviews? Are they always positive, or do you ever like give someone the business?
I don't think I've only wrote like 4 Yelp reviews, and I don't think I've written a negative one. I'm not one of those. I've wanted to, and then I just go, I'm not gonna do it.
No, I respect that.
Yeah.
It's just contributing negativity to the world. If you don't like it, just don't go.
Yeah. Then if you guys ever want to have a night where you're in Korea, let me know. Koreatown.
That sounds like fun.
I'm super down.
But
Yeah.
you got to take at least 10 milligrams of a edible.
What about mushrooms?
If you want it, the problem is I don't know if I want to go. I
You don't want to be around people.
No. I'm just concerned. I like these places, and if you can control yourself on the shrooms,
Well, I think
that's fine.
I would take like a just like a little bit more than a microdose.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I would just-
then if that's your vibe and you want to get like a nice
I'm not trying to take
crossfade-
like an eighth.
I think silly but respectful is the
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and the other thing, if you can just sit down on the mushrooms, yeah. Oh, but
I got a little
fucking
high
like it.
today.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. How was that?
I didn't have much to do today. I ran some errands and stuff, and then I got high. It was cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Played some FIFA with my brother. We went on a tear. We won like 6 games in a row. We were beating the shit out of people.
Oh, nice.
We were just doing like tiki-taka passing, and it was like just tapping goals.
Nice.
Just busting strangers online.
Oh yeah, bust. Yeah, I've been busting on the new Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah. What do you? I played it for the first time the last couple nights.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I didn't play for a good like 2-3 months.
Boys are hyped on this new one. People are saying
Really?
it's like a total return to form, that it's like Verdansk all over again. I don't
That's
think the
good.
map's that great, but the gameplay is really good.
It's
It feels like the
back to normal.
movement's a little better. I can't tell. Like I'm not. You suck so much. It's like you can't really tell that much. But
I remember Call of Duty, the second one. I was so excited for it. I think it came out last year. So excited for it. Played it. I was turned off immediately.
It was rough.
I didn't even attempt to play more than
This one's more like what we
Yeah.
started on.
that's. I mean, the early days, COVID Verdansk days. That was one of the best times of my life.
Me too.
It's just amazing. I wish I could go in like a time portal and just go.
you can't. You just gotta remember it in your head.
Yeah.
You can't go back in time.
Why not?
Time is already happening. Time is on a line going in a direction.
You don't think it's a flat circle?
You might be able to go forward in time by going through the hole,
Event horizon.
but you can't go back. That's just not how physics work.
If you could go back in time to one moment in your life and change it, which moment would that
Oh,
be?
and change it.
Or relive it?
Oh no! I mean, if
Actually
you want to
change
change it, I would just go. I would go back to like 12 years ago when I was doing an open mic, and there was this big Bitcoin machine. You remember those big
Dude, I remember
Bitcoin
that.
ATMs?
Yeah, I remember that. At Karma
in a
Lounge.
bar.
Dude, there's one at Karma Lounge.
Is that the one in Korea, like on Beverly?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a big bar and it had this thing, and I would have bought a shitload of Bitcoin, and I'd be rich.
Wait, at the one that Jacob Bunny and Cooney used to host?
Yeah.
Oh wait, but hold on, because then if I go back, it sounds like douchey. If I want to go get money, no, I would kill bad people.
Who would you kill?
We got to kill Hitler, and then who else?
Saddam Hussein?
Do I get to kill
Bin
multiple
Laden?
people? I can just hop.
Bin Laden?
Yeah, I kill Bin Laden. Who else do you want me to kill? I'll kill all of them, but
I guess
if I could tell you a moment in time, I was actually thinking about this today, that I could just go back to and watch. I know exactly where it is.
which one?
It's a live performance. It's gonna sound boring, but Crosby, Stills, and Nash recording with Tom Jones. Have you seen that video?
Oh no, that sounds pretty
It
interesting.
was on the Tom Jones show, and they had Tom Jones sing the lead of one of their songs, and all of them are high
What they
off
do?
their
Helpless for what it's worth.
mind. It's called Long Time Gone or Long Time Coming. Have you Tom Jones, Crosby, Stills, and Nash?
This will be good.
Oh yeah. Now watch this shit. Tom Jones.
Oh, this is from back in the day.
Tom Jones is a beast.
Neil
Young
Young's
around
there. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
You know, I only know Tom Jones as an old man. I've never seen him when he was young.
Oh yeah. This guy's awesome.
There's Crosby.
Oh yeah.
He's the craziest, right?
He had the most
Like wild drug
70s
career.
and 80s things. Yeah, went a little downhill from him.
You know, this is kind of like hack to bring up, but have you've watched The Last Waltz on VHS where you can see the cocaine on Neil Young's
Oh yeah.
nostril?
Yeah. But one of the greatest, easily the greatest like concert documentary I've
Yeah,
ever
the songs
seen.
are incredible.
Yeah.
I would wreck that to anybody.
The Last Waltz, also the David Crosby's documentary is a great one.
I tried to watch the Tom Wolfe documentary the other night about the writer. Boring.
Yeah.
Dude, I tried to watch the new Mahershala Ali.
Julia Roberts?
Julia Roberts
Yeah.
from the guy who did Mr. Robot.
Uh-huh.
That movie was tough to get through. Way too long. All the dialogue was like 10 extra lines of dialogue where they didn't say what they could have easily said.
Yeah.
And by the end of the movie, I was like, dude, that all should have been squished into 20 minutes and then the rest of the movie should have happened.
Well, I made it because I went to bed, but I made it. I got about 40 minutes in. First, like 20 minutes, I looked at my girlfriend. I was like, this shit is whack. I was like, don't you think this is whack? And then it was like, I was like, oh, something interesting might be happening. But then I went to bed.
The characters do this weird thing where they never tell each other what they could easily say because but they never explain why they feel like they have to hide it.
Right.
They're just like, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I have my reasons for that.
Yeah.
And then but they sound like they're lying, and you're like, well, just tell them the truth.
Yeah. And then, was it produced by Obama?
Yeah, I found that out
Yeah.
like 3 days later.
That's kind of why I watched. It's because everyone's like, this is produced by Obama.
I get why he did it. It's very prestigious. It's like
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke and Julia Roberts, and it's about like big subject matter and things that we could maybe change because I know he's into
Yeah.
that. But
What a weird.
yeah, I don't like
produced
his
by the
second act or
ex-president?
third act. Yeah, no, I don't know why he's doing all that.
Yeah. It seems like you go,
You should do that first and then be president.
yeah, you're like, what are you going to do after you're president? I want to produce.
It feels a little like slutty.
Yeah. It's interesting. But, I was also, I felt insecure watching Ethan Hawke's character because he's kind of like chill, but he's like a pushover a little bit. And I thought, and I was probably just putting this on my girlfriend, but I thought she was giving me the side eye, like this is what you would do.
Oh, dude, I would. Yeah.
And I was like, kind of like, it is kind of what I would do, but back off.
Oh, like when he lets them crash there at the house.
Yeah. So basically, for those of you who haven't seen it, like Mahershala Ali's like, you know, they're at a place in like the Hamptons, and he's like, actually, this is my place that you guys are renting out. And he's like, you know, something happened in the city, so kind of stay here. And Julia Roberts is like, no, I don't feel comfortable. And Ethan Hawke's like, it's chill. And I think I'd be that guy, but he's not really portrayed that positively.
No, I think you're supposed to be like, why is he doing that?
Yeah. That's what I do.
That's always tough. When you're watching something and the character has your weaknesses and you're with your lady.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what was strong of you? To not change the channel. Because sometimes I'll just click the TV.
Yeah. Why didn't you like it? Just cause.
This movie sucks, huh?
Yeah. Ew. Let's watch Moneyball. So Kev, have you done anything? What's new?
You guys want to do a cue?
I don't even know what the fuck you guys were talking about, to be honest. Okay, so I before that I did write down some topics
Oh, cool.
to potentially discuss.
Yeah, pitch him.
The first one is, okay, let me ask you a question, JT. How many veins do you have in your dong?
I'm going to guess.
I don't want you to guess,
I'm going to say 9.
but you just made that up. The point I'm getting at is you don't know, right?
Right.
You don't go, oh, I have 9 veins in my dong. Like you just threw that out of your head, right?
Yes.
Chad?
How many veins do I have in my dong?
Yeah, on the outside of your dong, when you have a nice, just tiny erection. How
Like
many
in the whole
veins?
shaft?
I don't mean how many veins do you have in your penis. I mean how many of them are bursting out on the outside edge
protruding
of
through
your
the skin.
yeah.
The nerve endings?
Not nerve endings,
like
the veins,
like the veins you see,
The blood
on the
rivers.
outside.
right?
Describe them to me.
Is
You
it-
can't.
is-
Don't even try. You can't describe the veins on your dong. You don't know, Jake.
Guys, I'm interrupting this podcast to let you know once again, or actually for the first time this pod, that we are brought to you by DraftKings. What up, DraftKings? Freaking casino. Unwrap the first of many presents this season with holidays in the house from DraftKings Casino with hundreds of games, prizes, and promos. DraftKings Casino has everything on your list. Right now, new players who play $5 get $100 instantly in casino credits. What are you waiting for? It's sweet action, baby. Are you trying to get on that sweet action? Because I know I am. I love sweet action. I love any kind of action, but I love when it's sweet because you can cozy up with all the classics. I'm talking blackjack, roulette, exclusive games you only find at DraftKings Casino. Find all the holiday cheer all season long. Download the DraftKings Casino app now and sign up with promo code DEEP and play $5 to get $100 in casino credits. That's promo code DEEP. Only at DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours. I'm going to do a little disclaimer for you guys. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. And Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly, 21 and up. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply. 1 per opted-in new customer. $5 wager required. Max $100 in casino credit awarded, which require 1 times play through within 7 days. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/holidays on the house. Restrictions apply. Let's get back to the show.
I swear.
Don't you lie in front of me. You don't know.
2 of them go straight up. The other one goes sideways to the right a little bit.
I believe him,
That's-
Kev.
wow.
Those sound like facts.
That's impressive. Cut that out. So
I have one big fat one.
that would be cool if you just had
Yo,
one
my homie-
fat vein.
Yeah.
My friend, when we were in junior high, his parents found his camera and there was a photo of a hard cock on it. And his parents were like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, that's JT's dick. He just blamed it on me.
Really?
And then, so I came over and they were like, why'd you take a photo of your cock on her? So I was like, I didn't fucking do that.
Yeah.
And then me and my brother looked at it and my brother defending me was like, my brother doesn't have that vein on his dick.
Dude,
See,
so
so
you
for-
win the argument?
And he got me out of trouble. So no,
Yeah.
but so then it turned out it was the kid had taken a photo of his own cock and was
Your brother knows your
Damn.
cock veins?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
your veins only really show when you're hard.
yeah.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
Do you know how many he has?
My brother?
Yeah.
No, but I'd know if there was one. Seriously, I can't say off the top how many he does have.
Yeah.
But I could tell you by looking which ones he doesn't have.
That would be a
Right.
good crime, like maybe an exoneration of like somebody accused of a crime, and there's like a picture of a cock, and you have to ID it. No, that's not the cock. The veins.
I think I would know my brother's bell end. I'd be like, no, he doesn't have that weird scar tissue in the bell end.
So
Are you circumcised?
yes, my point is that why isn't there more of an emphasis on the veins on your cock? And here's why I think of it, because you've seen a dildo, right? Like a massive dildo. What do you see on all these dildos? You see fat veins going on them, don't you? They're fat veins on these dildos. Why do they put the veins on the dildos? They put the veins on the dildos so it's pleasure. Is it pleasure?
I think so. I mean,
It's adding to the pleasure because it's
Yeah, it's
like
ribbed.
it's not a
Textures,
smooth surface.
different gradients.
it's ribbed. Yeah.
What ribbed for your pleasure? That's isn't mimicking veins, but nobody brags about their veins. Nobody says, "Oh, I got like 6 fucking fat veins on my cock." Because what if you had a small cock and then you had
So do you think we've oversimplified like dick value to size too much?
yeah? Why aren't people bragging about their veins?
Yeah,
veins
so
add to
a
girth.
guy could be like, yeah, it's small, but it's veiny.
But it's veiny. You're gonna get a different experience there. It's ribbed for your pleasure.
You know, honestly, most of the time when I hear people talking about veins, they're making fun of them. I haven't heard it as a positive.
I'm surprised you've heard anybody talk about veins. I haven't heard
Right.
anybody even
Well,
making
that
fun
is-
of veins.
That is like an insult, like a big veiny. Oh, I guess it's like.
I think
It's really like a
if you
big
saw your
veiny
friend's
cock.
penis and it was very veiny, I feel like it would be something to make fun of.
You know what
Right.
big veins mean? Daddy's not a doctor here.
but a lot of blood.
A lot of blood flow means
Healthy.
probably harder.
That's really good.
You know what ladies like? Hard to be harder, I think.
Have you
I think
asked?
that's what the ladies
Have
like.
you asked Stephanie?
About her preference towards veins?
Yeah.
No, I can't say this shit to her. She shuts me off right away.
So you on date night?
Stop talking about cock.
Like dildos have veins.
I can't
We
run
have
this
to
bit
dra-
by her. I can't run this bit by her.
Damn.
Have you ever just come to her though, like full appeal, and be like, "Babe, I have to talk to you about this."
No, because I did. To be honest, I didn't have to talk to her about this. I saved it for the pod guys.
That's what's up.
Thanks.
Wait, so what's going on legally? What you working on?
I had here. Hold on though. So dildos. Why don't you know that? Okay, those are my notes. I have other topics.
Oh, did you want to go? We
I'm
can
sorry.
Do that.
Did I come? So, I'm sorry. I came with bits. I came with bits. What was your question?
Do you have another thing on there that you want to do before?
Yeah, but we can do that later. It's not that.
What is it?
interesting. What were you asking me?
legal stuff. How's legal stuff?
Legal
going?
stuff. I just had I just lost an appeal.
You did?
Yeah, I thought I should win. I thought it was right, and I lost it.
What was the case?
It was over like a license suspension on a DUI, but I appealed it because the stop was illegal. It was an illegal stop, and not only was it an illegal stop, I had the officer testify, and I asked him all these questions about the stop, and you know what his answer was? I don't know. So it was basically
What was the stop illegal?
illegality was over the description of the stop. It's basically weaving within your lane and touching the lane lines. So basically, when you drove here, you probably weaved within the lane like a tiny bit,
Yeah.
and your wheel might have touched the lane line like for a millisecond. That doesn't necessarily mean you're drunk or it's even legal for the cop to pull you over for any reason. So in this case, the cop just said my client was weaving within his lanes and he touched the lane line. And then in another report he wrote he was weaving within his lane and touched the lane line, once or twice. But there's case law that says in these type of cases, the officer needs to describe, sort of like more particularity about the weaving. Like, for example, how long did he weave for? Was he weaving for a full mile? Did he just weave once for a millisecond? Or, how many times did he touch the lane? How far over the lane did the tire go on? All of these details. And it's actually just just basic constitutional principles that you have to articulate with specificity the specific details about why you're pulling somebody over. So
You don't think he had just cause to pull him over?
no, because he wasn't able to describe it, and then so that's why I subpoenaed him to testify. And usually, when you subpoena him to testify, and I say, "Well, how long is he weaving for?" Usually the cops, even if they don't know, they're sort of trained to just sort of make something up. So they'll be like, "Oh, probably like I observed him weaving for a mile." But this cop was a rookie. Okay. He was on the job for 6 months. He wasn't trained to make that up yet.
Was it almost better that he didn't make something up? Was that harder to argue against, or did you feel like
No,
it
it
made it more
shouldn't have.
slam
No,
dunk
because
that-
because once he said, I don't remember. I said, oh, so you don't remember how long he was weaving? You don't remember how many times he touched the lane line? You don't remember how far the tire went over the lane line? And so obviously, in my rational brain, I said, well, that means that since you don't remember the facts about why you stopped him, then the stop is illegal because you can't describe it. And you're saying you can't describe it. And it's difficult. DUI cases, it might sound weird, but they're very, very difficult. They're some of the hardest cases because it's so unpopular. It's like so politically unpopular. I don't like DUIs either. I think DUIs are bad too, but the judges become, in my opinion, just become scared to even rule on them because they don't want to be the judge to,
That's
for example,
tolerant.
dismiss something and then that person gets a DUI later and kills somebody, and then but that's not how you're supposed to.
Is DUI recidivism really high?
Not my clients. So obviously there are a lot of people who get a DUI and then they just keep drinking, but. I don't know the statistics off the top of my head, but regardless of that, this is just about an illegal stop.
Did the judge say why he didn't accept the appeal?
Yeah, he said, "Oh well, the cop, yeah, they just it was like a vague, really bullshit like." Well, I believe the cop is credible because he pulled him over because he thought it was a DUI, which is not the law.
So he pulled him over. Did he have alcohol in his system?
What did he blow?
But it doesn't matter what he
No,
blew.
I know. I'm just
The
No, it's
stop was
curious.
illegal.
What did he blow?
Yeah, so it would end up if you get past the illegal stop.
That's not admissible anymore.
No. So how the law works basically is it's called the fruit of the poisonous tree doctrine. So if the basis of the stop is illegal or the basis of the search is illegal, you can't use what's called the fruit of the poisonous tree.
Oh,
So
that's a good terminology. I
the
like
thing
that.
it still gets you worked up because some people can't separate it. They go, oh well, it's a DUI and that's sort of what's going on that's what you have to fight with even with the judge. Like, I know you think a DUI is bad, but we're talking about the Constitution here.
Yeah, can I go massive extrapolation? Do you feel like in America right now there's less respect towards the rules and obligations of law because we're just living in such like frenetic and like slip sliding times?
Not with this type of what you're talking about with the case I'm describing.
I'm talking about the whole world just feels like we're just getting rid of the rules and we're saying it takes priority whatever's happened now, and we're not sticking to whatever doctrine we have or whatever legalities we have. It's just get your shit done now.
There's a
and
fucking
win.
guy saying he wants to be a dictator, and everybody just thinks it's a joke. He just said, I want to be a dictator for
I think
one
we
day.
want that. I think we want that. I think we think a benevolent dictator. I would not categorize him, but I think some people think of him that way. I think people would take that right now.
I think the dumb people want somebody to just rule over them, but then they're crying about freedom.
No,
too.
I'm pro demo, but I think there probably have been periods. Like, I'm just being fun for talk, but like I do think there's been periods of time where maybe some kind of totalitarian leader might have been better for the short term. Like if you look at like deep
Do you
history.
think human nature is sort of?
But I prefer democracy, and I don't want that, and I vote the way I vote.
But human nature wants is easy.
You're going
easily
Avengers. You're
goes-
going the first Avengers, where he's like, "Does it not feel better to be ruled?" When they're
Yeah.
on their knee, and he's like, "Is this not your natural place?" But then Captain America's like, "I once saw a man in Germany who told us to bow. We didn't get along."
Over history, isn't dictatorship the norm?
Yeah, though that's
Yeah.
probably true. Yeah, I mean, more often than not.
But I see what you're saying. Well, I feel like a lot of people right now feel like the entire government itself,
Is a poisonous tree.
yeah, is kind of bought and paid for, and they're not for the people.
Yeah,
either-
but
on
I mean,
either side.
And so they think it takes like an insurgent leader who will overhaul the whole thing
Yeah,
and make it new.
Drain the swamp.
yeah, but that's all just people who've never thought of it, the process before in the first place, just saying that stuff now and now interested.
No,
in it.
I think America is worth protecting as it could be, not as it is, and I think we should stick up for the values that we were founded on. And I'll run on that.
I think the assholes have run
Glendale
amok.
City Council, I'm running.
No, the assholes have,
Not now, but soon.
The assholes have run amok. Okay, you don't go up there and say I want to be a dictator.
I look, I didn't like it from the start, brother.
fuck?
And I'm not here to alienate any listeners
Oh,
or
we're
piss off.
alienating.
And I don't want to piss off
You
Jake.
want a goddamn
You know how
dictator.
Jake goes, but I.
You want a dictator?
No, wait, so let's circle back.
Did we go too political there?
Yeah, probably. We can leave it. It's fun.
Do you-
People should
Okay,
know
I'm
who we
not
are.
saying
wait,
anything. I'm not saying anything
You're
beyond
saying
that. No,
something.
I'm saying
You're
I'm not.
saying
I'm against
something.
having a dictatorship here.
That's okay. You can say that.
Huh?
You can say that, brother. What, you talk
if-
cock now? You can't say you don't want no dick?
Oh,
Yeah.
you left wing radical.
Hey,
You
we
don't
love
want a
cock.
dictator?
We don't like dick.
If you said you were
Taters.
for a dictator, that would get
Huh?
huge numbers for the pod.
What dictator?
Yeah.
Oh, if we said we're for a dictator?
Yeah.
And look, people are just going to think we don't know what we're talking about, and they're probably right to a certain extent. But that's okay. We have to say who we are.
I'm sorry,
But to,
I'm sorry.
I know
but-
who I am.
But to get to the case, was the cop that you questioned, was he charming? Do you think that's part of it?
He was more just like he's a rookie cop.
Because I kind
I
of like
think-
that he said,
no.
I don't know. That to me, that's
So
appealing.
That I think helped a little bit because they're like, oh well, he is credible in the fact that he's admitting he doesn't know, and that that's what they're used, and that's what the judge sort of uses in his decision. But at the same time,
Like the judge was like, I've never heard a cop say that. Yeah.
they
How
never say that.
refreshing.
But at the same time, it's like, okay, but he's saying he doesn't know the facts that you're supposed to need to justify.
And
the
so to
stop.
make a massive extrapolation, do you think that's an issue in America right now where charm is a sugar on a pill and we don't even care what's in the pill? We just want the sugar.
I'm victim to that. Guilty as charged.
You got a sweet tooth.
Yeah. Someone charms me.
I wish I was
I'll
a little
vote
more
for you.
charming. I don't have charm.
You
People
got
like
your
you.
own charm.
People like you.
Yeah.
People don't like me,
I like you.
huh?
I like
Chad
you.
likes me.
Bro,
I
hey,
love-
we talked about your set at Irvine.
Oh, that was that was a rough. That was a rough.
But you didn't
rough night.
you didn't take a back step.
Oh no. I saw what was happening when Joe was up there at the beginning, and then if I'm gonna bomb, I lean into the bomb.
Yeah, my dad asked about you. He's like,
Like how I was doing.
well, yeah. He's like, who's the guy who tried to get someone in the audience to blow me? I was like, that's Kev.
Oh, I had a conversation with your dad after the show.
Yeah, no.
So he didn't connect the dots before that.
I mean, he's 76.
Dude,
Yeah.
I had to lie to you.
What?
Because you came up to me before your set and you said, hey, are you going to talk about how your stepdad owns your mom? And I was going to look at you and say, what the hell are you talking about? But then I realized if I said, no, I'm not going to talk about it, that you were then going to go talk about it yourself.
So you ruined my set?
And then you were being respectful because you're a nice guy. You were being like, hey, man, this is the choice cut. If you want it, you can cook it and eat it. And so I lied and said, yes, I am going to
didn't
talk
even talk about it.
And I didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
I got to get these crowd work things in. I don't have any followers. And that's the other thing with the Irvine thing. I should just go up there and do all crowd work and get stupid fucking little crowd work bullshit bits, and then maybe I'll get a post a video. And then I decided to do material, and that didn't work. And then I just started yelling at everybody, and I didn't have the fucking stepdad boning your mom fucking material.
I think you should. I truly.
I thought you were gonna
no.
go with it. When my stepdad was in Sacramento when we were doing the show, I asked him how many times he jacks
Yeah,
off a week.
I don't know why I didn't want you talking about my stepdad fucking my mom. I was just being
Stepdad's a cool guy.
He's awesome. I love him, and I'm
Yeah,
glad they're happy.
yeah.
But I was just being a tight ass.
I truly think, Kevin. I think when you're yelling at the audience, I think you should post that because it's so.
I know.
It's so
Jake
different.
sent me. I see what you're saying, but Jake sent me the clip, and I did not find it postable.
I mean,
I would
kinda-
post it, but
if
you.
we-
I know you like it because you're a comic and you have like a sense of humor. But the worst part about those kind of shows is like, I don't know, like Strider or what. Somebody had a friend, and like after the show, he's all, dude, I was fucking laughing so hard. I got that. So I think I was Was I talking about like 80s? I was talking about porn
You're
about
talking
some.
about MILFs a lot.
I was talking about movies. Oh, I got that. Only so he liked it, and JT's mom liked the MILF material too. She told me because she thought she thought we were like, you know.
She related to it.
Yeah, she related to it.
She's a
and
sweet
another
lady.
MILF came up to me and related to it. The best part of Irvine wasn't even the show.
I like that material.
Yeah.
It really spoke to me.
Yeah.
Maybe you're the MILF comic.
Oh, I was because we're in Orange County, so I'm like,
Dude,
I got to
Matt
talk
Rife,
about
bro.
MILFs in Orange County.
Yeah.
And the crowd was unusually high in like older women, and it wasn't just a bunch of young dudes.
That's our crowd.
Older women?
You know, people think Matt Rife has that crowd. No, that's Chad and JT.
Yeah. So, but the best part I remember of that show was after the show, when was it her coworkers who
Oh, Candies?
was it? Yeah, but was it? Were those Kennedy's coworkers?
Clients.
Client. Those were her clients. So
Yeah.
she brought some clients to the show, and they were very attractive. What would you call them? Cougars.
Yeah.
And Joe, our friend Joe, has a I would call it a over 40 fetish.
Yeah, he's a,
Over 50,
He's
older woman fetish.
he should, if he was a porn brand, he would be the MILF hunter.
Oh yeah, and he was
I need
in
big vaginas.
he was locked in conversation with them. He was really
He's
working
got
hard.
good, like, because I've been at bars with Joe when he's getting after it, and he's a good talker. Like, he's really engaging, and he's got a good way of like connecting.
Yeah, but he didn't connect. And that's coming from me and Joe have actually been on like double dates. Tinder
You have?
double dates and stuff. I haven't
Really?
told this story.
Oh yeah, I know that.
I
yeah.
feel like I have.
I don't think I've ever heard this one actually. No, this is fresh for the pod.
Back in my single days. No, I think I've told this. I've had to have told this
No, you haven't.
about me and Joe double dating on Tinder.
We haven't heard it.
I swear you've heard. Okay, I'll tell it again. So it would be a double date on Tinder because you get a date on Tinder and then the girl sometimes would go like, so one time Joe said, oh, I got a good date on Tinder, but she's bringing her friend. She's going out to the bar with her friend. You remember the Pikey on Sunset?
Yeah, good spot.
So
That was Joe's favorite.
So I go to the bar with Joe to wing for him. There's the girl Joe's with, and I'm just there strictly to wing. But the other girl is like a linebacker for the Bears. Like she's huge. I'm not even I'm not fat shaming here. She was,
She's jacked.
and I winged. I talked to her the whole night. I did it so good. And in fact, so good that I was insulted. I wasn't even trying. I didn't even try. I wasn't trying anything with her. Had no intention of doing anything with her. But she clearly still didn't seem interested. She didn't seem interested at all. I put in all this work. I'm not even trying to bone you, or get your number or anything. But she clearly, even if I was to go for that, she was not interested. I think I might have been too small or something.
Do you think she could tell that you were faking it?
I wasn't faking it. I was in there for Joe, and guess what happened that night?
Joe got it.
Joe pounded.
There it is, dude. That's
pounding.
being a dude, though, bro. That's being a guy. You're a good guy.
Now let's reverse it, okay? My Tinder date, okay? We go to the same bar, the Pikey. Girl brings her friend. So I said, Joe, come on down.
Pay it forward.
These girls were much more attractive. And then the girl, at some point during the night, so Joe's off to a good start. At some point during the night, the other girl, I think she said she had a boyfriend or something, but then Joe just starts drinking and drinking and drinking till he's just like incoherent.
Slapola.
And I'm trying to talk to this girl, and Joe's like this, and the other girl's like, this guy is following. So the date had to end.
He became a liability.
So I went home, I had to jack off.
I mean, that's a huge betrayal. Actually, that's crazy. I don't expect that. Joe's such a good soldier.
No, he just got a little tipsy.
Should I call him and should we clear the air on this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's pretty bad.
I think she mentioned she had a boyfriend and she was hot. I think it sort of broke Joe.
The letdown of it was it was a big
he
fall.
just went off the
it's
deep
a long
end.
way down. Should we not call him? Should I call him?
I mean, he's probably working.
Yeah, he'll pick up quick sometimes if he's working. I almost got coffee with him today. Oh, and Joe did. I should say this to the Stokers. Joe did come see his godchildren after the Four Horsemen podcast. He came over that night.
Oh, should I tell another Joe story?
And he looked beautiful with the kids. He's a natural.
Please leave.
Yeah. Should we do another Joe one? I only want to hear it if Joe's like a champ in it.
No, it's actually he was talking to a prostitute and he didn't know it was a prostitute in Vegas.
That's happened with another one of my buddies where two girls were like, "Hey, let's hang out," and he was like, "Man, these chicks are into this."
Yeah.
That did when I was like first went to Vegas. That happened to us, and we thought, but we figured it out pretty fast.
She's like, yeah, it's 500 for the night. What?
No, it was at my you remember at my wedding when we first
yeah.
you remember there's at Caesar's,
Vegas will fool you that way too.
Yeah.
but it was
that's
different.
where it happened to my friend too. Was in Vegas.
It was at the lobby bar at Caesar's, and it was like when everybody was coming into a wedding. So we were sitting at like a little couch. It was like me, like if you remember Red Band, Brian, and then and then just like Stephanie's family, like her cousins and her aunts and stuff. And then Joe sits at the bar, clearly a prostitute, goes up and she says, Joe's having a fucking intense conversation with her. He has no idea it's a prostitute. And he comes over with her, sits like right next to Stephanie's cousin, and continues like this conversation with this prostitute. And we're all like laughing. It was hilarious.
That's nice.
And I don't think he might have picked it up later. I mean, we might have told him. But
I couldn't make it to the wedding, but I heard it was the greatest.
It was super fun.
yeah.
And Joe was your kind of de facto best man, right?
Yeah, we didn't have best man, but yeah, we had a Joe. Joe did the speech.
He was very preparing for it.
I mean, he did as bad as good. It was a tough room because it was in the Caesars.
A lot of ambient noise and whatnot.
Yeah, because it was in the shops, the forum shops. So it's just you're hearing all this noise echoing in there. So it would be.
Yeah, we were on like the second level, and there was like very open air kind of.
It's not
feel.
a place where you would want to do a set, but I think he did as good as you could. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
He's tough.
I enjoyed it too.
Should we do some legal questions and then hop into
legal
the
questions.
I just have one question. It's not legal, but here. Let me
Can I say something? I think when we started talking about dong, it sort of.
You think it's better?
It sort of meshed a little. You remember it was a little lull at the beginning, and I was feeling uncomfortable.
I think we've done a good job of going.
Yeah. I think I think it's been really fun.
Me too. It's been like
Yeah.
a heartbeat. It goes up
Yeah.
when it's dong and then it dips, but that's natural.
I was thinking too, because a lot of people, you get feedback and stuff. A lot of people feel like it's like a hang with your buddies,
Oh, okay.
and I do feel like this really will feel like that. You know what I mean?
Is that what they want? They want to hang?
I think they like that vibe.
Yeah, you like that?
Let's stick on the dong here.
Is that the cue?
What up, Chad? What up, JT? And any other savants of Stoke that are in the studio today? First off, congrats on the sex, JT. Hope the youngsters aren't causing you too much trouble back at home. But anyway, me and the boys ripped a little beach trip last week, and while we're sitting on the beach having a discussion, we're talking about the proper way to piss in the ocean. And I always thought it was acceptable just to piss your shorts, man. But apparently there was a split decision in the group. A couple of us whip out our dongs right out in the waves, dude. And I personally thought that was diabolical. So I just want to let you guys hear your insight on what the proper way to take a piss in the ocean is,
Good question.
So proper way to piss in the ocean: do you whip out your hog, or do you keep it in your board shorts?
So he's talking about like when you're just in the whitewash, just walking around,
Sounds like it, yeah.
and then you just. Well, I feel like if you whip out your dong, aren't there like children around? I think
Possibly.
yeah, you got to go deep into the ocean and piss in the ocean and just let the salt water.
I don't think there's a wrong way to do it. I think however you feel good.
What if there's kids though?
No, well that's different. If you can pull your dick out, but you got to be in deep enough water where children won't see it.
Right. If you're in Disney's Castaway Key, you want to be clothed.
For sure.
But
I've never seen somebody piss like. I've been to the ocean a lot. I've never seen anybody just whip out dong.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
don't.
seen that?
I don't even want to be like, oh, really? But like, part of me is like, are your boys really doing that, or are they just trying to be like top dog in the crew?
Yeah, I've never seen someone whip out hog.
Are we calling? Are we calling bullshit on this?
There's a sniff of it, but I don't want to be too cynical.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, I go in the boardies. I let the salt water take care of it. You know, I just go.
Saltwater, yeah,
if I'm
wash
wearing
it
a
away.
if I'm wearing a wetsuit, I go in the wetsuit. I have seen, you know, my buddy Chance. He unzipped his wetsuit. He deuced. You know, he
In the water?
yeah.
On his board?
No, but it actually did get on Robbie's board. You know, get, like floats and stuff.
Yeah, I've never unzipped in the. It would be because the zipper's like tucked in
Well,
all up here.
We were in Santa Cruz at 4 Mile, and it's like a huge walk back to like any kind of civilization. So, and we're like, dude, just just do this out here. So,
Dude, yeah, it's crazy with like surfing. Like, where do you deuce? Where do you not? I was surfing one time, and I just had a fat California burrito, and then I ended up, pulling off my wetsuit, pulling off my booties, pulling off my cap, and just fucking took a fat donkey shit straight on a dolphin's head, dude.
Nice.
Just total like collateral damn.
yeah, dude, you got in a blowhole a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I stuffed him up, and then like he was just like, he's like shaking it off and stuff, and I was just like, yeah. So like deuce, but like carefully.
But that's natural,
Dude,
You're in the ocean.
Where's he go?
Yeah, where's he go? He got in your way,
Hey, Jake, can we Google if dolphins deuce real quick?
Yeah, of course they deuce.
and they use echolocation, right? You got to feel that.
Yeah, he could have probably heard my donkey deuce.
I actually got deuced on while surfing.
Other cetaceans, including all species of whale and porpoises, remove waste from their body in one way or another, either through vomiting or pooping. However, pooping is the most common of the two, and dolphins are not exempted from the act.
Yeah, dude.
Dolphin poops leave the body of dolphins in a brown liquid form.
No
Wow.
shit.
I didn't know that there were some cetaceans that they vom to get rid of it. That's interesting waste protocol.
Do dolphins squint when they're pushing? Like, You're quiet, Kev.
Oh, I'm just picturing it.
Kev, did we when we were doing that whole deuce talk, did it go to a territory that like for you wasn't as rich as dong?
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah, man.
I didn't believe you guys. I didn't feel like I didn't.
You didn't believe that Chance took a deuce in 4
I
Mile?
took Chance took a deuce, but like I thought you meant he took a deuce like in the lineup.
Hey, dude,
And
that's
then you
valid.
described
That's
that.
valid critique.
And then
That makes
JT was trying to improv and went into this whole dolphin arena, and I just like, oh, well, I mean,
It felt a little,
I mean,
hard to believe.
It was like not believable, and then like I didn't, when you shit on the dolphin, I didn't really find that to be funny either.
If
For sure.
we took this to court, you think we could win an appeal?
No, unless you had the judge, maybe.
Can I point something out though? And perhaps this is me wallowing in self-pity or sensitivity rather. But like, so I agree with you, that wasn't believable. But then what was your beef with my humping?
Oh.
No,
Because
I
when you
described it.
hump, I don't believe your humps.
No, but I was saying, if you did not hear me, I said even if you did the thing perfectly, I don't think my execution was good either. And I don't think I could have perfected
But
it.
our earlier debate from the previous
are
podcast,
you talking about humping on the show?
yeah, you think humping real is bad, but you think duking on dolphins needs to be real.
No, that's a physical act. You were just talking about making up a story about shitting on a dolphin.
Okay, so if I was doing the,
That might see there you go.
Now
That
he's
might
happy.
have-
Look at his smile.
See, if you would have like acted out
Chad,
shitting
is there
on
a dolphin nearby?
Yeah, If it would have got into that realm, maybe it would have been fun.
Now we're having fun.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do that.
Wait, can you do that again?
Yeah, hold on. Dude, I got to dump bad, man.
Oh, just go in the water. Oh, there's a dolphin right there.
Oh, no. Oh.
Dude, you just crapped in that dolphin.
That was better.
Oh, that was better?
Yeah.
All right, good, man.
Oh, wait, and then you see the dolphin's blowhole. You get an idea.
Dude,
Start fucking. I thought you were gonna start fucking. Dude,
Oh,
did
I'm
you
not-
even
I
do
didn't-
improv?
No,
Okay.
no, okay, what was I supposed to do?
Well, I said, oh, and you see the dolphin's hole, the blowhole.
You want me to have sex with it?
Yeah, hold on, guys. Because you just dropped a deuce. Now you're nice and free. You ain't gonna fuck the dolphin. I want you to fuck the dolphin. Yes, and.
can
This is why my improv teacher didn't like me.
Bro, I can't even picture
can I
you
act
just tearing
out?
ass in one-on-one. Yeah, go.
Can I act out? Okay, this is me deucing in the ocean.
But you're just in the just you.
No, we're all together.
Okay,
We're surfing.
yeah.
Now,
I'm your buddy and he's the dolphin.
Are we in the lineup on our boards, or are you just you're
We're in the lineup.
knee
We're in the
high?
lineup on our boards. It's double overhead.
Okay.
Northwest swell. 4 Mile Santa Cruz. I'm talking this north of Santa Cruz, where it's a little bit remote.
Now,
Okay.
just us. We don't have any competitive
There's some
guys.
lokes out, but like 2 or
Locals?
3.
Okay.
We're in our own thing. Copy. Yep.
Dude, Kev, nice wave.
Thanks, man.
Oh,
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
oh man, my tummy. Oh, that just hit me like a friggin' Zeus's lightning bolt.
Dude, the swell is the best it's been all year. You can't go back in, man.
The set of the day's coming, but I got a deuce.
Dude, I think you just got to do it.
Oh, there's a dolphin. There's a dolphin.
Oh, shit, dolphins are in the lineup too.
Fucking crap in its blow. Hold on, let me unzip. Dude, undo me. Undo me.
Oh, you gonna shit in his blowhole?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You got to commit, dude. Commit, bro. Commit, bro. No, dude, that ain't it, bro. Commit. Come on, step up, dog. Shit like your life depends on it, brother.
I'm just so scared the biggest wave in my life is coming.
Get it out. Get it out.
That was good. That last push was real. That was real. I believed it. Kevin, so like, are you guys thinking like private school or public school?
Oh, public school. Public school.
Are you in a good district?
Huh? I am in a good. Oh, we actually have a very good elementary school in our district.
Smart.
But I don't feel like even if we could pay for private school, I'm scared of private school.
Dude, the private schools in Orange County are absurd with how much they charge.
What?
Like, so they were expensive when I was a kid. And like,
JT, you went to private school, right?
I know, yeah. No, I'm calling it out. But
going
like,
public.
it wasn't as ridiculous back then. It would be like for high school, it was like a couple grand a year, which is insane. But now, dude, some of these high schools in Orange County, 20 grand a year.
It's
30
insane.
grand a year.
It's insane.
And
Well,
then for some of the elementary schools, some of them are running five figures.
I live next to like Harvard Westlake, and
That's gotta be crazy
all
though, right?
Well, it's not even a consideration.
It's insane.
No.
But then, so if you live in Orange County and you want to put 3 kids through private school and then pay for college, you're literally getting into like, it's like $1 million.
Yeah, but the public schools are fine.
No, dude, we're stoked. I'm on Burbank. Our kids are going to be solid.
If we interviewed your dad right now or your mom and said, was that a good investment putting JT in private schools, or should we just have put him into local public schools? Like, where would the public school have been if you went?
I would have gone to Capo, probably.
That sounds like a nice capo. That sounds like a nice school. Was it a nice school?
Yeah, it was solid.
Yeah. We didn't need to go to private school.
No, I tried to go to Capo. My dad actually put on my high school application to Santa Margarita that I didn't want to go to school there. And I gave this big dramatic speech as to why. And then my dad grabbed me by the neck and made me walk in there and say I did want to go to school there.
You know what's killing us is daycare. It's fucking expensive.
Yeah, it's insane, right?
And then everybody wants fucking tax cuts, but they did take away the credits for the childcare. I don't know how people are. It's insane. It's like it's $400 or $500 a week for one kid.
So crazy.
For one kid.
How many hours do you get out of that?
He's there like 8 to 5, 9 to 5.
That's good.
But
That's good.
It's good, but if you have multiple kids, I don't know what you do.
There's people doing daycare on my street. Like there's just a house that's like, hey, we'll
Really?
take your kids for a while.
Ooh.
But I'm a little skeptical of putting them there when they're babies, because no, the people are cool. They charge you, but not as much as like a LLC type of daycare. But they have like 3-year-olds running around who can just like reach in the cribs and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want. It's too big of a age disparity right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
What are they rolling over yet?
They're this close. Like
nice.
the boy, people think I'm psychotic that I call him the boy and the girl.
Yeah.
But the boy yesterday was like flopping. And and then today I was shadow boxing in front of him. He loves it.
Really?
He smiles huge. Yeah, me and him are gonna be hitting the mitts in the garage for
That's
sure.
cool.
What's this?
That's for your kids.
I gotta say, Kevin, of everyone, you've been the most generous and the most involved in terms of giving me solid advice and helping me out with stuff that's useful.
I've got you
for him.
one thing. Is nobody getting you anything?
You got me the books. No, you sent me other things too. You've been more helpful than that.
Okay, those are you don't have to let. Yeah. It's you want to open it. It's eggs. It's like a fake egg carton, and then you can open up the eggs. I don't know if they're there yet. It might be a few months
They're
away.
using their hands, but they can't. They can grip a book. They can grip a
And it's good to
pacifier.
put him in the carton, put him back. Good
But you
for
know what? They
motor
do like
skills.
the colors. They're stimulated by things. So I'll just pop them open, and they'll get
Yeah.
they'll be tickled by that.
And,
And then dude, I saw my niece today too. She's so cute. Ro.
got a gift for Lola?
Cutest little girl in the world. Whoa.
Dude. She's going to love that.
Wait. So Kevin, do you like it because it's a mushroom, but it also looks like a dong?
Dude.
It's the best of both worlds.
This is such a good toy. Thank you, man. Wow.
Because when Kevin gave it to you, he gave it to you like it was his penis.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like my penis. Look at that.
I actually took a picture. Garth likes it. I took a picture of. I'll show you later.
Dude, when you look at Harrison, is he number one in your
Jake?
life, or are you still number one?
You really got me something?
I got you a back scratcher. It's good when you're stroking yourself.
Do you look at Harrison as number one in your life now, or are you still top priority?
No, my kid is more important than me. My dog's more important than me.
You put Garf above you?
I put Garth above me. The Gee, I call him.
You're an inspiration.
Yeah.
Man.
It goes. No, I was gonna make a joke, but
Make a joke.
it's not. No, I was gonna make a wife joke, but we don't. We don't have to do that. It sounds insensitive.
All right. I respect that.
Oh yeah, Jake, are we getting that?
Oh yeah.
Nice. So what you do is you smack the like I'm Lola. No, smack me. Oh. And then she like. You want to try?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, when in Rome. Oh, okay.
Do you want?
sorry.
Kevin can do it to you.
Okay. So. No, you have to like you're a dog. Yeah, dog doesn't stick out their tongue. Oh, they do. Yeah, they do. You're right. See? Is this not the best gift ever?
Yeah, dude. Thank you. I've always wanted to cock slap my dog.
Yeah, hey. Now you can do it free of charge.
I had another topic we could talk about. I would like to do just try since at the end
yeah.
try out the dong song just so you can cut it if it's not good.
Well, come on. That's not the right attitude, man. I think we're all pretty excited for this. Maybe we should
How
close
you
it
guys
now.
feeling? You want to close it now?
Let's close it.
close it. Okay. Yeah.
This has been fun. I like this.
I think we had a great time, man.
I think this we got goofy and weird.
My goal with Kevin, I always want them to get the full picture of Kevin. It's the dong and it's the values, and they run parallel.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really start vibing until the dong vein.
You saved us, bro.
You know, I didn't. I just thought as a topic, but I think that has like. Is that a should I try that as a bit now? It
Yeah.
seemed like I was getting really into it. I was really passionate about it.
Dude, yeah, you should totally try this a bit.
I don't think dong veins could be a Okay. This is a Joe's Dong song. I'll try to sing it and not cough. dong police. Arrest Joe's dong, it's far too girthy. It's making me start to question my ability to please the opposite sex. Huge dong police. Arrest Joe's daddy, dropped one load. Now I'm feeling insecure. I bought a boner enhancement pill. This is what I get. This is what I get. This is what I get from my tiny chode. Just for a minute there, I saw Joe's dong. I saw Joe's dong. Yeah, for a minute there, I saw Joe's dong. I saw Joe's dong. Okay, let's end it there.
That's your best one.
Just for a minute there, I saw Joe's dong. I saw Joe's dong.
That was beautiful.
Dude, I gotta say, I think that's my favorite because that's one of my favorite songs. I never ever
Associated with cock?
I don't think anyone did, and that's the best. I think that's the best. Maybe just for me, I think that's the best one.
What song is that?
Karma Police by Radiohead.
I'll do a Hooba Stank song next time.
The Reason?
No, so Chad knows the song.
And the penis is yours. I found a penis
Okay, so that was
for
good.
me.
You liked the
To please who I used to see. A penis for all of her days. And the penis is hers.
I've got a song.
That's good.
I've got a song.
Okay.
Cut Joe's dong into pieces.
It's still a huge cock, yeah.
Suffocation.
Suffocation.
No penetration.
All
Not
bleeding,
breathing.
stuffing. Don't give a fuck if I bust bleeding. No, bust.
Don't give a fuck if he rips me apart.
Strong.
Kev, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, you feel good?
Huh?
You feel good?
Yeah. I'm you know.
You look like you still got something left.
Huh? No, maybe just we'll just at the end of the song, maybe just end it.
You want to cut this?
Huh? That does look like a cock though. Look at that.
If you need advice